What's up, everybody? 311 Griffin here. We're going to talk about GTA Online skill boosting or raising your skills. I've been trying to find better ways to do it instead of having to just hope that I get those skills increased. I've been trying to find the best, fastest ways to do it. Today we're going to be talking about shooting and stealth, and I suspect it'll mostly be stealth that we're talking about. You can pretty much walk around in stealth doing missions and it'll help, but we're going to go to one of these gang wars. You saw the red circle there, that's a gang war. My shooting's about a little over halfway to the 80%. My stealth is just almost to 20%. So here's the gang attack circle. We're going to go start the gang war, and then we are going to go into stealth mode. We're going to find good cover and then go into stealth mode and fight the gang attack and then see what happens. So let's see how this goes. Now once you get to cover, I turn stealth mode on, which I think is control by default if I remember right. Now most people are using controllers. I use mouse and keyboard. But I put it in stealth mode, and I usually stay in stealth mode for as much as I can. Now, if you have to run to the next area or to somewhere else to grab more cover, by all means, put it in. There we go. Stealth just went up to 20%. So we've already gotten that last little bit of that first bar, and we're just going to finish out the gang attack. But yeah, sprint if you have to get to more cover, but don't forget to turn. I usually forget to turn on my stealth mode again, so don't forget to turn that on. You won't obviously get the the skill increase if you don't have it on. This can get a little bit tedious, but honestly, if you find a good spot of cover and you keep your pretty much keep your gun up and ready and aimed, it's usually not that hard to take out the gang all by yourself. He came right around the corner at me. Keep an eye on the map too. I mean, you can kind of tell where people are. Sometimes they'll disappear off the map, but most of the time you can see the dots and where they are, and you can kind of guess at where they're coming out of or what they're hiding behind. Also, try your best to get all of the money and ammo that they drop. The ammo can save you some money when you're having to refill your ammo a little bit. You don't get a ton of ammo, I don't think, but then the money can actually add up to a decent amount. I mean, it's probably $1,500 or something, so it's not a lot, but yeah, don't forget to run over, and you can do that after the fight. You can get most of it picked up if you remember about where you shot everybody at, which is another good reason for staying behind the same bit of cover, because then most of the people come out in about the same place, and you can kind of lump their bodies up in the same areas. Another thing, if you guys don't know, when you're in a gang attack, gang war, a lot of times if you shoot them, I mean, you'll see that little RP thing pop up, the little blue circle with the 10 on it, or next to it. That means they're dead. A lot of times you'll shoot them and they'll fall down, and then you can wait for them to pop back up again and shoot them again. So I'm going to start moving to see if there's more, or see if I can flank these guys. It's cool lighting. Another thing to keep in mind is you can do these gang attacks over and over and over again. So usually it'll have a check mark, a green check mark in the red circle on the map if you've done it before. And not always, but most of the time it will. And can't hide from me. But you can do them again. and sometimes they go away. Like I've driven around some areas and the gang attack hasn't been there. When I'm looking for it, and I don't know why it's not there, but it's not, and so I'll have to drive away and come back later. So I don't know. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not, but you can do them repeatedly. So there, we're done with the gang attack. 30 guys, not very many headshots. You get 500 RP, not a ton. So let's look at my stats real quick. Okay, so unfortunately my shooting didn't go up at all, but I did get maybe a fourth or fifth of the way to the next bar in stealth, and that's that. So this seems to be a decent way of getting your stealth increased. Shooting, I'll have to find another way. Thanks for watching.